Welcome to Caritos Tutorials. Today, I will be going over a skincare routine. It's very easy, simple. Let's see, 6 steps. 6 steps if you're gonna wear makeup, 5 steps if you're not gonna wear makeup, it's nighttime, or you're not going out. I will go over every product I use, and down below, I will have the description of the product and a link in case you're interested. I always like to begin with Witch Hazel. Now, I know a lot of you use toners from Lancome, Clinique, other brands. I like to stay very natural, simple, clean products. So I like to use a lot of things that come directly from plants, that don't have any alcohol, chemicals. 1, because it's healthier for the skin. 2, because I have sensitive skin. I have some rosacea, some dryness, and an oily T-zone. So I have a combination of different things. So I like to be very careful with the products I wear. And I like to let others know of these products because sometimes they're so much cheaper than buying Lancome, Clinique, and they're better. So let's start. I use Witch Hazel as my toner. And I also use Lancome Tonique Comfort. The reason I use both is because the Witch Hazel does a cleaning, everything that a toner regular does. But Lancome Génifique is especially for rosacea, delicate skin, dry skin. And like I said before, I have some rosacea and delicate skin. I have some dryness around my nose and my forehead, which is also my oily T-zone. So I have both issues going on at the same time. Witch Hazel, you can find it in any drugstore, your big box chain stores. It's very affordable. It's safe for teenagers. I have 2 teenagers. So I have to buy them the products that are good for them. My boy loves the Witch Hazel. It has controlled a lot of his acne. My daughter's she's younger, so she's starting to take care of her skin because she sees all the pimples and all the acne coming, and she doesn't like it either. So Witch Hazel is something that the whole family can use. It's affordable and you can find it anywhere. Even your grocery stores, they will have Witch Hazel. I like the cotton pads also, I want to mention, from Shiseido. They're square. They don't have the little fibers that get into the eye if you're not careful. And they're softer. I don't know, the material, like I said, is cotton like the other ones, but it's a higher grade, a higher quality. It's a little more expensive, but I feel it's worth it because 1 does the whole job. So I like to apply just enough where the whole cotton pad is damp, and you want to hold your cotton pad, this finger in between your index finger and your ring finger. Just like so. Very important that you only use these 2 fingers, ring finger and middle finger, for your face. If you're putting on lotion, any makeup, any creams, you want to do it with those 2 fingers. And you really want to go down in any direction. You want to go from the center out if it's the cheeks and the forehead, and you want to go out from the center out. Just like this. You don't want to put any strength. You don't want to pull on your skin because nobody wants wrinkles. We're all fighting against those. Okay. Your chin, you want to go down. Likewise in the nose, you want to go down from top to bottom. just like that. And now you want to go over your neck as well. And go down, top to bottom. Very, very important that you take care of your skin. This skin here is, your neck. Your skin in the neck is a very sensitive, very delicate skin. You want to really take care of it, moisturize it, just like it's your face, just the same exact way. I want to show you why I like the witch hazel. Even though I washed my face, you can see how dirty it was still. The witch hazel does deep cleaning like no other toner. I've tried several, and this is the only one that I have found that will actually remove this much of grime, and sometimes even more, just the dirt that we collect in our skins. It's incredible. We can't see it, but we can see it after we do the witch hazel. You'll see it on your path. Okay. After the witch hazel, like I said, I do the Génifique Comfort because it refreshes my skin. It soothes it, especially from the rosacea. It feels so good, so soft and silky. And I love that feeling. However, if you don't suffer from rosacea, you do not have to use it. When I didn't have rosacea, I didn't use it. All I used was the witch hazel. That's all I needed back then. So we do the same thing as we did with the witch hazel. Apply it on your cotton pad. And you go in the same direction, from the center out, just like this. Always give time yourself, allow that time so you can take care of the skin, so you can apply your products. Believe it or not, it's very relaxing. It's very good. You're taking care of yourself. It's not only the presentation, but it makes you feel good. The nose, remember, we're going top to bottom. Likewise in the upper lip. And your chin. Now this one, because it's so expensive and I would need a lot more, I don't apply it on my neck every day. If I have some left over, I feel the pad still has some, I do go over my neck, but it is expensive, so I like to just use the witch hazel because I don't have rosacea on my neck. Believe me, most of us are on the same boat. Money-wise, we don't want to spend too much, but we also want to take care of our skin and use the right product. After you apply your toner, you want to apply a serum. It's essential that you apply a serum because the serums usually help with aging. If you're not worried about any wrinkles, any of that, you don't have to apply it if you're young enough. But remember, it's better to start early than later on. So I use Lancome Advanced Génifique. I love this serum, and a little goes a long way. I like that it comes with a Doppler, so I could just apply what I need. I don't have to get my fingers dirty. I don't have to dig in there. And remember, ring finger, middle finger. That's all you want to use. You can use the pinky because these fingers don't have as much as strength as the index finger and the thumb. They're not as heavy, so they don't really pull on the skin. Any pulling, when you go harsh on your skin, that will cause wrinkles. So that's why you want to go very light, just enough where you can spread the cream, but you don't want to apply pressure. Now, if you've noticed, I'm using the same amount that was on the Doppler from the beginning. I haven't had to refill the Doppler. It's been enough so far for almost my whole face. And this is why I say some of these products you might pay more in the beginning, but they last longer than the cheaper ones because a little bit goes a long way with them. So it turns out to be cheaper than buying the other products. And the quality, most of the time, is a lot better. Now, don't forget your upper lip. Some people forget to take care of the upper lip. It's such a small little space. It's so narrow, they think they can oversee it, but that's not the case. Remember, there's the wrinkles that form around here, and you want to prevent those. So you have to take care of that area too. No matter how small it is, you want to take care of it. So what the Doppler had in it was enough to do my whole face, and I still have a little left over. If I want to, that little bit of amount, I can apply it on my nose. Just go over it and apply it here, the area where we know wrinkles come. Now the serum, I do not apply it on my neck. One, it's too pricey for my neck. Two, what I need on my neck is moisture. Remember, moisture is essential. Moisture will help prevent wrinkles as well. That's why drinking water is essential, because water gives life to your skin. It brings color, it makes it plumpy, it makes it silky without any of the products. The products just help maintain your skin, but water is crucial in order to have a healthy, lovely color, beautiful skin, where it's glowing naturally. And that comes from what you eat, what you drink, what's inside of you will make that happen. Now, moving on to the moisturizer. I like to use Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. I tried her water cream. It's really good, but I feel this one is better. The moisture just lasts longer. It takes care of my dry skin almost immediately. I don't have to be putting extra moisturizer. It's really, really good. And a little bit goes a long way. I also like that with her, she always sends the little spatulas so you can get the cream out. You don't have to dig in with your fingers or buy any spatulas to dig in. Do not put in your fingers inside of the product. We touch different surfaces all day. We have germs. Don't contaminate your creams. Use a spatula if you don't have one. Use a Q-tip, but don't dig in there. We have, even if you wash our hands, we still have germs. Our nails, just don't dig in. It's not good for the cream, and it's not good for your skin. This is all I need. This is the amount. This will cover my whole face and then some. So I like to do the 5 dots. And then remember, ring finger, middle finger. And always from top to bottom. The only reason I'll go in a circular form is to go ahead and just spread the cream. But once I'm ready to go over my cheeks, my whole face, it's just the 2 fingers. And we repeat the same process on the other side. Now we go on to the nose. Remember, this is where I have some dryness deep in here and oily on the top part. So I want to make sure I get into the dry area, my skin, get the moisture in there. Go over the upper lip. And with the moisturizer, I like to go over my lips, because if I have any dry lips, any cracked lips, this cream takes care of everything. It's better than a chapstick. And I've tried several chapstick, from the EOS to the chapstick brand to some other brands that are more expensive. They don't always help. It's not always about the price. It's about the quality. It's about the actual product, what it's made of. And this cream has actually worked much faster than even Vaseline has, as I have tried Vaseline. With 1 or 2 times that I put it on, I apply it on my lips, the dryness is gone, the chapped lips are gone. It's a really good product. And at the same time, we're helping women around the world go to school, because she always gives a donation, a percentage from her sales, that puts women through school. Now with your moisturizer, you want to go over your eyebrows. Make sure it's like you're combing them with the lotion, so they lay nice and flat and they're going in the same direction. You know, you don't want them going up, some down, going back. You want them to lay nice and flat. Even if you're gonna wear powder or you're not gonna wear powder, always when you apply your lotions, go over your eyebrows. And I do have some dryness in between my eyebrows, my skin. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't been taking care of my skin like I was before the coronavirus. I mean, being locked in the house all the time, not getting to go out. You know, sometimes you get maybe a little bit depressed, or you're just not in the mood to take care of it because we're locked indoors. It sometimes doesn't make sense. But to be honest, it makes sense that you have to take care of your skin every day. We feel it doesn't make sense, but our skin needs to be taken care of every single day, morning and night. If you want a healthy looking skin, healthy color, you want it vibrant, you want it luminous, you have to take care of your skin every day. It's not gonna cut it to do it once or twice a week. You must take care of your skin. That's the only way it's gonna happen. It's like our hands. We want our hands nice and healthy looking skin, shiny. We want our cuticles to look good. We get our nails done every 2 weeks. But in between those 2 weeks, we put on lotions and oils every single day. Some of us, we do it every time we wash our hands, we put our lotion. I know I carry my lotion in my purse and I'm using it all the time. Especially nowadays with so much hand sanitizer that dries your skin. The same thing happens to our face. All of our skin needs moisture. And we need to take care of it every single day. Now, let's move on to the eye cream. Yes, you heard me right. I apply my eye cream after the moisturizer. After I applied all my moisturizer, I like to apply my eye cream because I like to go over all the areas that maybe I didn't get with the moisturizer, right under my eyes. And I don't want the moisturizer to blend in with the eye cream and then remove some of the strength of the eye cream. So I apply my moisturizer, that's set in. Now I apply my eye cream because after that I will be applying my sunblock. And I do not apply my sunblock under my eyes nor in my eyelids. So let's get started. Okay, so again, it's Tatcha, the Silky Peony. And you need a tiny amount. This amount will do both eyes. It's a tiny amount. I know I've tried the Clinique, Lancome, and those products. You need a lot more than this in order to cover your eyes. Not with Tatcha, you don't. Let me just grab my mirror, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure I'm applying the same amount on both sides. So that's what I do. I leave a little bit on both sides, and then with my ring finger, I kind of go spreading it lightly, and then I go tap, tap, tap. Do not pull on your skin, especially under your eye skin. Nobody wants wrinkles. I know. None of us want it. Who likes wrinkles? No one does, right? I know I don't. Okay, this is exactly what you want to do. Just tap, tap, tap. Very gently. Okay, and that's that. As you can see, can't see it, it's all spread out evenly. Whatever I had left, I put it on my eyelid. I don't want to apply directly a lot of it because I don't want my eyes to be oily, and when I apply my eyeshadow, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna hold. So now we move on to the sunblock. The sunblock, I use Shiseido. Now this one's not for delicate skin. This is the regular one. I did try the delicate skin. It's a lighter blue one. That's my favorite. I wanted to try the other one to see the difference, but honestly, this delicate skin was so much better. Less oily. It's more a white cream. This is more of an orangey peachy oil type of cream. I don't like how oily it is. This one has a scent. The other one doesn't really have a scent. it's just not as oily. And when you have an oily T-zone, we're trying to avoid getting more oily. We don't want to get more oily. Nobody wants to have a oil soaked skin. You know, if you're not gonna wear makeup, you don't want your face to be shiny. I mean, if you're in the house, maybe it doesn't bother you, but I know when my skin gets too oily, I don't like it. And I know many people don't. That's why we carry our blotching paper, you know. So that's my only thing against this Shiseido sunblock. But honestly, it's the best one out there. I've tried from drugstore brands like Oil of Olay, Neutrogena, to Lancome. None of them were as good as Shiseido. And with this, a little tiny drop goes a long way. It covers your whole face. I'll show you right now. But remember to first shake your sunblock. You really want to shake it really, really good. Get everything mixed up. Now, it's been all shaken thoroughly. This is all you need. It's a tiny drop. And yes, I like to apply my 5 points again. And if it's not enough, the bottle always has a little bit left over. So I always like to grab it because I don't like to waste my product. Just go over the areas that we need protection on. Okay. Now I go in circular motion just to spread it, but then I go from the center out. Remember to go over your eyebrows once again. On your nose, top to bottom. I have to get it in here in the ridges because I have really dry skin, flaky dry skin. Upper lip. Now I want to do my other cheek, so spread it in a circular motion and then do the strokes from top to bottom, in, out, front, center, out. There you go. That's exactly how we do it. Now we like to do our chin. Now you will see some skin coming up. That's because I'm suffering from dryness right now. Okay, both sides you will see some skin. What it's doing, it's removing the dead skin. That's already dead. It's a little bit loose, but it hasn't loosened up completely. I love that the sunblock does this for me. You know, I don't have to use any peelers, any chemicals that are going to harm my skin and might even burn my skin. Yes, you heard me right. I had a moment where I tried a product that I shouldn't have, and it burned my skin literally. I was locked in house for 2 months because I couldn't even face the sun. Just ripped off my skin. You could see it all and all red and burning. Now, if you're going to go out or you're gonna apply makeup, I recommend a primer. If it's nighttime and you're doing this because you're going to bed, don't put on a primer. Just put it on before you apply your makeup. Now, before I apply the primer, I like to use both my hands and very gently tap in the sunblock and the moisturizers that I already put on. just setting them in, just like this. Very gently. You will notice how the oily skin that I had, all that oil I had, is gonna be more matte now that I've patted my skin. Because one, my hands have absorbed some of the oil. Two, I've made sure to pat it down onto my skin. Okay. Now once that's done, I apply the primer. Don't worry about the dead skin, all that flaky stuff. We're gonna remove it after the primer, but before the makeup. You always want to do it after your last step and before the new process, your makeup. I use Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. I've used several different primers, from Smashbox to Tarte to Clinique, Lancome, I believe. I've used several of them. None of them do what this one does. None of them do what they promise to do, which is prepare your skin for the makeup. You know, our skin is the canvas. It's a painting. Whenever you apply your makeup, you're painting something. You're expressing yourself through your makeup. You're expressing who you are, how you feel. Because depending how you feel will be the colors that you apply to your eyes, to your lips. It's just an expression from within that others can see. So when you have a canvas and you're going to be painting, you want to prep your canvas, correct? And in order to prep our canvas, we must apply a primer. The primer helps fight off the oily skin, helps the makeup set in evenly. It does a lot of things. This one also helps with moisturizer. I am big on moisturizer, very big. Our skin needs it. If you see ladies or guys out there that do not put on moisturizer, do not put lotion on their hands, you will see how when they get older, and not even that old, their hands are wrinkly and like cracked, like an alligator skin. You don't want that. You want silky skin. You don't want dry skin. And in order for that to happen, you have to take care of it, right? The same thing is our face. We must take care of it. But before we can do any of the makeup and all that fun stuff, the primer is our next and final step before the makeup. One pump does your whole face. You don't need more than that. So it is more expensive than the other primers, but a little bit goes a long way. I've had this one for over 6 months and I use it every day. This is the amount you're gonna need. Very little, it's just one pump. Do the 5 dots. And then remember to apply some on your eyes. I spread it out in a circular motion, and then I go with my strokes. 2 fingers from the center out on my forehead. Remember always to go over your eyebrows again. I know they sell a gel type of wax to comb your eyebrow so it lays flat and nice. Honestly, I think it's like $28 or $18. You don't need it. The lotions, the cream, moisturizer, sunblock, primer, you can lay them flat with that. Now, if you want to spend the money and you have it, go ahead. But I don't need it. I don't recommend it because you could get the same achievement with your moisturizer, sunblock. If this is your oily zone, you want to make sure you apply enough on your oily zone. Remember that your upper lip needs to be taken care of as well. And now I like to apply some under my eye, my eyelid. Even though I have a primer for my eyes, I always like to put on some of the primer from center out. Eyelid again. From the center out. Center out, right? All the way down to your neck. Making sure you get your jawline. Over your nose. Let's go over our eyebrows one more time. This way they're laying flat and ready. And that's it. That's all you do. Now you want to let it set in. You can actually pat it down like I showed you before. But you will see how it's not oily anymore from the sunblock. And if you let it penetrate and dry on your skin, you will see how it's completely silky, even, smooth texture, ready for your makeup. Okay. Now, I do have that dry skin that I was telling you about, and those flaky skins. So all you want to do is grab a brush, any brush, and just go over them if it has, if you have any of this dry skin. Just brush it off. That's all you need to do. Brush it off, and you're set to go. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe. I will be sharing more tips, more products, what I use to grow my eyebrows, eyelashes, my makeup tips, eyes, everything. All my secrets will be shared with you. I'm also going to share how I take care of my kids' skins. I have a preteen. She is 11 going on to 12. And I have a teenager. He is 13 going on to 14. So I can talk about both boys and girls, the differences, how to take care of them, what products are safe and good for them as well. And yes, I do have a husband. He is older. So I want to go ahead and touch about the mature skin as well. So you'll see more videos, and I'll be talking about everything in a family. All the care. And of course, makeup. I love makeup. I love makeup. I'm a makeup addict. You come over to my house, or if I show you my bathroom, you will see I have makeup everywhere. So I'm going to share all my tips, everything with you, all my secrets. Just sign up, subscribe, and follow me. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Influencer, Caritos Tutorials. And remember, be your own kind of beautiful.